Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we will be discussing check if linked list is palindrome, and here the question states that we are given a singly linked list of size n of integers and our task is to check if the linked list is palindrome or not. So first of all, let's check what is a palindrome. So if we write 1 to 1, this is a number, and when we reverse this number it gives the same number, so it will be a palindrome. Same is the case for alphabets also. If we write A B A, then it is read same from the front as well as back, which is A B A only, so it will also be considered as a palindrome. In the case of linked list, which we are going to solve, here we are considering only integers, so we will have the case of only 1 to 1 and we do not have any alphabets here. So other example we could take like 108. So if you read it backwards it will be 801, so this is not a palindrome. So to be a palindrome, the number should be read same when read from forward as well as backward. So we can easily see that a single digit is always a palindrome, because if we write only 1 from front also it is read as 1, and if we read in the reverse direction then also it is 1 only. So hope you are clear with what a palindrome is. Now moving on to the question, it states that we need to check if the numbers in the linked list are forming a palindrome or not. So first of all, what idea comes to the mind exactly as we can store number as the reverse one and then we can read it one by one. So in this case we can use a data structure which is stack. So what we will be doing, suppose we have 108 here, so we will be putting in the stack all the numbers one by one. So first 1 will be put, then 0, and then 8. Now what we need to do is we will pop out these numbers and compare this with the original number. So if it is read same as in forward and reverse direction, then the numbers comparison would return true in all the cases. So we pop out the first number from here. This is 8, and we compare this with the first digit here, which is 1. So 1 and 8 are not equal, so here only we will return false. So our answer would be 0 in this case. Now taking the case of a palindromic number, let the number would be 1 to 1. We have a stack, we store 1 to 1, pop out this one out. Now we compare 1 and 1, it returns 2, so we move on to the next element. This is popped out. Now next is 2, so we pop out 2. Now we compare 2 with 2, as this pointer is also moved to next. 2 is equal to 2, so we move the pointer to next here. Now we again pop out one element, which is 1. Now this one is equal to the one which is being pointed. So all the numbers are returning true, so it will return the answer as true, which would return our output as 1 here. So hope you get an idea of what we are trying to do. Now let's look at the C++ code for this and understand it better. So we have a extra node which is assigned to head. A pointer slow is assigned to head here, and we have stack as S. While our slow is not null, we are pushing the data in the stack and moving slow to slow next. So in this case, we were having 1, 2 and 1. This is our S. We push the data. Slow is pointing here. Now we move slow to slow next. Then push this data as well. Then move it to next and push this data as well. Now when we move it to next, slow will become null and the loop would break. After this, we move to this loop which states that while head is not equal to null, what we are doing here is we are having top element of the stack, popping element, comparing it with head, and if the element is not true, then we are returning false here. Means the head data is not becoming equal to the stack top, then we are returning false, else we are moving to the next element. And at last we would return true if all the elements satisfy the condition of being equal to the stack top. So here first of all we have top element as 1, so we have 1 here. Now 1 is popped out, so it moves out, and we have head data, so our head is pointing here. Our head data is equal to I, which is 1, so we would move head to head next. So here head will be moved to head next. Now 1 is popped out, so it will be removed. Now what we have in the data structure next is 2, so our stack top becomes 2. Now this 2 is popped out and it is equal to head, so head will be moved to head next. So head will be moved at 1. And we have the stack top as 1. It will also be popped out and the data are equal, so we will move to head next. Now our head becomes null here, so we will break out of this loop. As the loop is running full and we are not having any condition of false, hence we would return true in this case. So let's compile and test this code. So the compilation is successful Now let's submit. Hence the code is running fine. Hope you guys understand how to check palindrome in a linked list. It was a very easy solution as we are using a data structure here. So the complexity would be of n in this case, and also the space complexity will be of n as we are using a stack point and storing each of the element in that stack. So here is the code, and this is all for checking palindrome in a linked list. Thanks for watching.